Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. In this video, I just want to share how to make a really simple chip bag. I was inspired by Lynn at the Gift Diva. Right now, I'm just showing how I'm in Design Space, putting on my print line and putting my page in a landscape so that I can make a little template. I'll be using the simple shapes on the side and just creating some rectangles to kind of guide me on how to center my images on the page because I'm not that familiar with making the chip bags. If you watch Lynn the Gift Diva, she just kind of shows you how to do it in Canva using images that you can upload, and hers turned out really cute. I'll leave a link to her channel down below. I'm going to color the backgrounds of these rectangles just to kind of show what it's going to look like. So I'll do a larger one in the center that's 5 by 6.5. I'm going to copy that or duplicate it and make two for each side. That'll be each side of the back of the bag, and they'll be 2.5 by 6.5. I have watched several other videos, so you can search on YouTube on how to create a chip bag because there's so many different ways that people have been doing these. I did see one similar where the lady did rectangles like this, but I was not quite sure of her measurements because I did want more white space at the top and bottom of my bags, being that I'm going to use a Fiskars crimper. So now I've duplicated the rectangles, and I'm just going to change the measurements up top on my toolbar to 2.5 by 6.5. I will select all of them and then kind of align them in the center and then try to realign them again. I just wanted to make sure it was straight. I am going to upload an image that I'm going to put in the center, and then I'll type some words on each side. I did mess up and I ended up having to go back and rotate some of the words, and I will show you that in the attached video that I have showing the paper that I used, how it turned out when it printed, and then how I put this together. Just me showing you that you can get some nutritional facts. This is one that I saw someone had offered a free download. You can see their website down in the bottom right, but you can also download these for free on Google as well, the little nutritional facts. And these are the ones that people are using on the back of the bags. I'm just showing you how they look. You can also try to create something like this for yourself, but that's what people have been using on the birthday ones. And they do offer a lot of these for sale on Etsy as well. I'm just going to type out Happy Mail for you, and I'm going to use some of the fonts that I have loaded in my machine. I'm going to change the font and make it, of course, my favorite color, green. Make sure you do the inside and the outside lines of your font if you're going to add words to the back. And be sure you rotate them the correct way. So that was one of the issues I had. I did have to go back into the file and rotate the words the correct way. And I'll share with you that in the video clip that I've attached to this. So I did cut out some of the footage where I was flipping the for you back and forth because I couldn't figure out which side or which way it needed to go. But before you print, be sure to move the template out of the way unless you want that color in the background. So I'm going to print it like this. It will print on the white paper or white matte Canon photo paper that I put in my printer, and then I'll share with you in this next clip. Okay, so here is how the one that was in the video printed out. I needed to flip this around, so this is actually the one that I'm going to use. I've already put my tape on 3 different sides, and I'm using just the double-sided tape. I'm going to put these watermelon taffies in there. These are from the Dollar Tree, and I do have one of these Fiskars little paper crimpers is what it's called. Here's one that I previously made where I just stretched the photo across the entire bag, and that's how the crimping looks. And the paper that I printed it on is this Canon photo mat. It's an 8.5 by 11. If you want to do this if you don't have like a machine, you can also do this in PowerPoint or Word or anything that you can just lay out, or Canva, that's free. Lynn, the Gift Diva, I got this idea from her. She did hers on Canva. I just made a little template. So the two side pieces will be the two side pieces will be 2.5 by 6.5, and then the center one will be 5 by 6.5. And that's what I used for this. I do have some of those nutritional facts as you saw in the video, and you can get those on Etsy. You can create them yourself. I download them. You can do a search and just download some free ones as well. So I'm going to show you how I am going to put this together. So this will be the side that I'm using. This is the candy from the Dollar Tree. I did poke a little hole in there to let some of the air out. So I'm just going to squeeze some of the air out. So we'll take all of the air out. But first, I want to take my tape off. And I put my tape on the piece that's going to be on the top. So tape off. Again, take the air out of the candy. Put it in the center. My right side is going on the top. I just line these up. And press. Then up top, just pinch in the center. And this one, Just want to pinch it and press it together. That's how it comes out. So it's really good center on that. I'm happy with that. It just comes over just a little bit, and that's how I want it to read on the back. Happy Mail for you. On the next one, I'm probably going to put this little face right here on the back and some nutritional facts, but this was just for some quick Happy Mail that I wanted to get out the door. And then for the paper crimper, it has these arrows right here. You just put it in there, close it down. It has this handle down here on the bottom, so you put it in there and then you just wind it, and I just kind of do mine back and forth, and it makes those crimps. I found mine on Walmart, but I know it was really hard to find this particular one. There are a few other options, and of course you can always use your scoreboard. So that's how that one turned out. I really love this design. I want to say thank you to Lynn for inspiring me to go back to making chip bags. If you want to just use a file, my Scrap Chick actually has an electronic file for the chip bag as well, and I have that one. They do have several, so that's another option as well. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day.